Good day, everyone. It's so nice to see you again. Today, are you ready to learn? Great! Now, let's have our icebreaker first. Today, we will play Would You Rather. I know everyone is so familiar with this game, but for those who don't familiar with this, would you rather refer to a game where participants must choose between two challenging scenarios or things? Okay, since everyone know how to play this game, let's start. First, would you rather cautious or determined? Second, would you rather enthusiastic or firm? Third, would you rather genuine or rude? Fourth, would you rather selfless or selfish? Would you rather be yourself or pretend? Sixth, would you rather silent or noisy? 7. Would you rather accept excuses or not? 8. Would you rather punish or criticize? 9. Would you rather argue or give up? 10. Would you rather have your wants or needs? Alright, since we are done with our icebreaker, we should proceed to our topic. Our topic today is reality therapy. I hope everyone will listen and enjoy.
So thank you for a wonderful introduction and icebreaker, Miss Kathleen Gosirin. For today's lesson, just like what she said, we will talk about the reality therapy by William Glasser. But before we start, who is William Glasser? So William Glasser is an American psychiatrist, an author, and the one who introduced the reality therapy and also the choice theory. He was born in May 11, 1925 in Ohio, Cleveland. He is the youngest among the three children of his parents, and after graduating in high school, he was enrolled in Case Western Reserve University, and there he took chemical engineering. The reason why he took this course because his father viewed this course as a practical profession during that time so that he just follow his father will or dream. And then while studying chemical engineering, um, he took some he took some classes of psychology, and he graduated in 1945 with a bachelor degree in chemical engineering. In 1946, after a short and happy working in engineering field, he was drafted into the army. So after completing his military service, he continued studying psychology in Case Western Reserve University. And the reason why he continued this because he continued or pursuing to study psychology because he wanted to learn on how to deal with his shyness. So in 1949, he earned his master degree in clinical psychology, and in 1953, he received his medical degree with Case Western Reserve University. In 1957, he completed his psychiatric residency at the Veterans Administration Hospital in West Los Angeles under the supervision of University of California, Los Angeles or UCLA. So he became a staff psychiatrist at a reform school called the Ventura School for Girls. During this time, he developed a healthy relationship with the students, and he encouraged them to take responsibility to their own behavior. In 1961, he became the board certified in psychiatry. Then, lastly, in 1965, he published his book entitled Reality Therapy. So, what is reality therapy all about nga ba? So, reality therapy is a form of counseling that views behaviors as choices, which means it doesn't consider mental conditions. So, in reality therapy, they viewed your behavior as your choices. So, kapag malungkot ka, you feel stress, you're experiencing anxiety, they did not consider it as a mental health problem. Rather, they believe that this is your choice kung ba't mo nafe-feel yan o ba't mo nararanasan yung bagay na yun. So, yung reality therapy ay based on a concept called choice therapy. From its own word, our choices is the reason why we feel sad or even mad. Other people is and also other people is not the reason why your life is miserable or happy. So the solution to a happier existence is making better choices that will lead to a better relationship and overall happiness. So yun nga, if you choose good choices, you will have happy life. In this therapy, they believe that you need to achieve the five basic needs. Um, Ipapaliwanag to ni Angeline later. So, the five basic needs are the survival, love and belonging, power, freedom, and also fun. So if you achieve or nakuha or na-fulfill mo yung limang basic needs na yun, doon mo lang mafe-feel yung saya, doon mo lang ma-experience yung saya at magkakaroon ng better relationship. At kung di naman ma-achieve yung limang yun, um, o magkaroon ng kakulangan sa limang yun, doon naman possible na mag-start yung stress, anxiety, depression at hindi maayos na pamumuhay mo. This approach nga daw can be used to treat addictions, eating disorders, substance abuse, phobias, anxiety, and other behavioral and emotional issues. So, ano nga ba yung main concept ng reality therapy? So, the first one is behavior. Behavior is the central component of reality therapy. So, bakit nga ba siya yung naging central component? Kasi nga, simply because your choices is just in your mind and your behavior is the result of your choices. So, ang gusto nang sabihin nito, kaya siya yung pinaka-central component ng reality therapy kasi nga, it focuses more on it focuses more on the behavior of the counselee rather than the past experiences. So next, so it's categorized into organized behaviors and reorganized behaviors. Ano nga ba pag sinabing organized behaviors? Si organized behaviors daw, ito daw yung mga past behaviors mo na ginawa mo o you created na nakasatisfy sa iyong mga needs. So, the therapist will help you to recognize any ineffective behaviors. Tapos kapag na-recognize na ni counselor yung ineffective behaviors mo, tutulungan ka niya para gawin itong effective behavior o gumawa ng panibagong behavior para ma-fulfill yung needs mo. Tapos, ito na yung tinatawag na reorganize na behaviors. So, the next one is control. A person is only controlled by themselves. So, reality therapy believes that tayo yung may control sa sarili natin. kung ano ba yung choices or feelings na mararamdaman natin. So, ayun nga daw, yung pang-third naman daw ay si responsibility. In reality therapy, control is closely linked to responsibility. According to Dr. Glasser daw, kapag yung tao daw ay poor yung choices sa buhay, they are irresponsibly trying their trying fulfilling their needs. So, it means doon na magsa-start kapag poor yung choices mo sa buhay, doon na magsa-start yung ano po, doon na magsa-start yung mga iba't ibang mental health issues katulad ng depression, anxiety, at saka stress. Actually, by the way, it's not considered as a mental health condition, but your choices nga pala, your behavior. So, reality therapy aims to increase your accountability to your behavior. So, ayun nga, yung reality therapy daw nga, mas ginagawa kanyang responsible sa mga choices o sa mga behavior na pinipili mo sa buhay mo. So the fourth one is action. So according to the reality therapy, your action are part of your overall behavior. It means yung therapist mo, tutulungan kanyang tukuyin yung mga action na possible na nag-change ng behavior mo. It's either good or bad. So kapag nakita niya na good yun, titignan niya kung yung current action bang yun ay nakakatulong sa'yo na masatisfied yung needs mo. At kung hindi naman daw, magpaplano naman siya ng mga bagong action na pwede mong gawin, na kaya mong gawin, na kaya mong i-handle para uh, yung mga needs mo sa life, yung 5 basic needs mo sa life. So, yung last one is yung present moment. Reality therapy states that the present behavior and actions aren't influenced by the past. So, si reality therapy, mas nagpo-focus siya sa present kaysa doon sa past. Parang hindi dahil sa kung ano yung nangyari sa past, kaya ka nagkakaganyan. Nagpo-focus siya sa present na kung ano yung choices mo ngayon. Ngayon, ayun ang nakaka-apekto kung bakit hindi okay o miserable yung buhay mo. Si reality therapist, parang against siya sa psychoanalysis ni Sigmund Freud. So, ayun nga, yung reality therapy, yung approach niya ay tinatawag din na here and now. Parang ayun nga, sa present, kung ano yung nangyayari sa iyo sa present. So, the principles of reality therapy. So, reality therapy focuses on the present and avoid discussing the past. Since reality therapy are more focuses on nagpo-focus siya sa present kaysa sa past. Parang hindi na nakaka-influence yung past mo sa kung ano yung nangyayari sa iyo ngayon. So, the second one is avoid discussing symptoms and complaints as much as possible. Siyempre, since nga reality therapist ka, hindi ka bumabase sa symptoms or complaints. You're just, tawag nito, mas nagpo-focus ka sa present kung ano yung behavior na pinapakita naman ng bata o ng counseling mo. So, the third one is focus on what counselors can do directly, act and think. Cut yun. So, focus on what counselors can do directly, act and think. So, ayun. So, i-observe mo siya kung ano ba, or gagawa ka ng mga mag-a-ask ka sa kanya kung ng mga bagay na possible niyang gawin na sa tingin mo o sa tingin niya rin nakakayanin niyang gawin para ma-resolve o ma-meet yung specific needs niya sa life. So, ayun, avoid criticizing, blaming, complaining, and help the counselors to do the same. So, you need to teach your counselee not criticizing or blaming himself. Hindi siya nakakatulong para sa kanya at para rin sa iyo para ma-resolve kung ano man yung problema niya. It will make things worse lang din naman kapag criticize mo tsaka masyado niyang biniblame yung sarili niya or nagko-complain about sa kanyang problema. So, focus on specific. Ang gusto lang natin sabihin ay, ng principle na to ay, i-check mo kung sinong counselor yung mas disconnected sa mga taong kailangan nila. Help them to make workable plans to reconnect to the people that they need. So, last one ay be patient and supportive, but keep focusing on the source of the problem.
Hello everyone, we are now in this part of our lesson in which I am going to talk about the reality therapy's view of human nature. First, let me reiterate that reality therapy stems from or based from choice theory, and they both share the same idea that we humans aren't born with a blank slate. Instead, we are born with 5 basic needs, which are first, survival, or our basic needs such as food, clothing, shelter, etc. Next is fun. It is said that we are the creatures that is expected to seek pleasure and enjoyment. Next, belonging, or the love and belongingness. It is the need to be connected with other people, may it be with our family, friends, significant others, and so forth. Next is power. It is the need to attain something like self-worth by achieving greater things. Lastly, the freedom. This is the need to attain independence and to be autonomous. Yun. It is believed that if a person is deprived of one, two, or more basic needs from these 5 basic needs, then it will cause disharmony within that person. So that's why the reality therapy exists to help people to decide for better choices. Next is human beings act on the world purposely to satisfy their needs and wants. It means that our behavior is, of course, caused by us trying to attain our needs and wants. So, may it be a good behavior or bad. Next is reality therapists first establish warm and trusting relationship with their client. Sinasabi naman dito yung kung anong dapat ipakita or pakikitungo na isang therapist sa kanyang client. Kasi ang reality therapy ay it's not from traditional psychotherapy na kung saan naniniwala sila na ang therapist daw ay kailangan mas more on technical. Hindi kinakailangan ng warm and trusting relationship. Nataliwas naman dito sa konsepto ng reality therapy. Next is the goal of reality therapy is to help people define their behaviors and make concrete plans for fulfilling their needs. Ibig sabihin, nilalayo naman nito na maging aware tayo sa ating behavior and magkaroon pa tayo ng better awareness sa mga choices na nandyan sa paligid natin. Kasi aminin natin na sa good or bad choice, makakakuha tayo din ng pleasure. Pero it will also cause bad consequence.
Now let's proceed to the counseling technique of reality therapy. According to Glasser, humans are motivated to change when they are convinced that their present behavior is not getting them what they want, and when they believe they can choose other behaviors that will get them closer to their goals. So parang, paano ba to? Bigyan ko na kayo ng isang simpleng example. Kunwari, about sa pagiging leader. Gusto mo maging perfect yung sayaw nyo, maging perfect yung kung ano mang ginagawa nyo. And as a leader, you will do anything para mangyari yun, di ba? Pero may mga times din na kahit leader ka na, meron ka pa rin mga bagay na hindi mo mapapansin na hindi na nakakatulong pala. Pinapagawa mo sa mga groupmates mo pero hindi na pala nakakatulong. Then doon papasok yung it's either magkakaroon ng isang mga kagrupo mo na magsasuggest. Then doon siguro baka mas ma-motivate ka na sige, susundin ko yung suggestion mo kasi sa tingin ko mga mas nakakatulong yun. Kasi nako-convince ka niya na ipapakita sa iyo nung nagsasabi sa iyo na mali na yung nagagawa mo or hindi na nakakatulong yung ginagawa mo sa grupo. So why not change your plan? Then baka itong plano na to is makatulong. Then kapag nakita mo, pag sinubukan mo yung plano na yun at nakita mo nga may something or may improvement, dun ka mo-convince na okay, I'll change the plan. Okay, babaguhin ko yung gagawin natin. So next, the WDEP system. We all know that the reality therapy is nag-aim siya para ma-satisfy or ma-achieve yung mga gustong i-achieve ng mga tao, yung mga needs nila, makuha yung mga needs ng isang tao. Sa modern din kasi, 'di ba, parang ang dami ng needs ng isang tao eh. Hindi na kagaya noon na yung mga basic survival needs lang. Ngayon ang dami na hindi na natin alam kung ano ba talagang gusto ng isang tao para ma-satisfy sila, 'di ba? So may mga tao kasi na gusto nilang ma-achieve yung isang bagay pero hindi nila magawa kasi nga it's either mali na yung way na nagagawa nila or hindi angkop yung ginagawa nila sa pag-achieve nun or hindi tama or basta may something na mali sa kanila na naguguluhan sila kung paano nila makukuha yung need na yun. So yung WDEP ay nag-stand siya for W means wants and needs, D for direction and doing, E for self-evaluation, and P for planning. So let's talk about first the wants and needs. The therapist's skillful questioning will encourage the clients to recognize, define, and refine how they wish to meet their needs. So paano yun? Parang tatanungin ka, ano ba talagang gusto mo? Parang ano ba talagang gusto mo sa buhay mo? So skillful questions papasok doon na iibahin yung pagtanong sa'yo ng therapists. So yung mga example nito, kunwari, if you're the person that you wish you were, what kind of person would you be? Iisa-isay niya sa'yo, i-elaborate mo sa kanya. Pero tutulungan kanya ma-elaborate yun by questioning mga specific topics na about sa'yo. Parang tatanungin kanya. Kasi the more na himayin yan, the more na tanungin kanya in a specific way, paunti-unti, pa isa-isa, mas madali mo na lang na may elaborate or may express yung sarili mo kung ano ba talaga yung mga gusto mo or ano yung pinaka-gusto mo. So next yung direction and doing, parang about doon after mong i-express, after you express, di ba? Even the problem happened in the past, the client must know how to deal it in the present. Nangyari na yun, move on. Kailangan mong gumawa ng solution in the present. Hindi yung mag-i-stay ka lang doon sa nangyari noon. Kasi tapos na yun, nangyari na. So kailangan matuto ka ngayon kung gusto mo ma-resolve yung problem na yun. Kailangan magawa mo siya ng paraan ngayon kasi ngayon ang importante. The present is the real deal. Kumbaga andito ka na. Ito yung nangyayari ngayon. So tatanungin ka, what are you doing? Pero in a different way ulit. Maraming ways na tatanong ka, ano bang gusto mong gawin doon para sa gusto mo, ano ba ginagawa mo para ma-achieve mo yung gusto mo. So example nito yung, what do you see yourself in the future? Yung ginagawa mo ba ngayon, sa tingin mo, ano ba nakikita mo sa future? Kapag pinatuloy mo yung ginagawa mo ngayon. So, bago ka mag-expect na sagutin nila yan, kailangan matulungan natin sila na i-express yung sarili nila verbally. Which is, yun yung ginagawa natin sa direction and doing. Sa wants and needs. Na tinutulungan natin sila muna tanungin specifically sa mga kung ano ba yung possible gusto nila. So, dahil natutulungan sila hima-himayin yun, mas makakapag-express sila sa'yo. Meaning, mas maiintindihan mo kung ano ba talaga yung tingin mong kailangan nila as a counselor. Next, the evaluation. Once na makapag-express na sa'yo si counselee, si client mo, kung ano ba yung mga ginagawa nila para ma-meet nila yung sinasabi nilang needs nila or parang ano yung ginagawa nila para sa tingin nila ay maabot nila yung needs nila, then you as a counselor, you will help them na maintindihan yung sarili nila sa part na yon. So dahil na-express na nila sa'yo, tatanungin mo ulit sila, yung present behavior mo ba, does your present behavior have a reasonable chance of getting you what you want now, and will it take you in the direction you want to go? Doon mo na parang ipaparealize sa kanila na sa tingin ba nila yung mga ginagawa nila this time is nakakatulong ba talaga na ma-achieve nila yung kailangan nila? So, is that what you are doing is what you are doing helping you or hurting you? Yung mga ganong question. Para ma-evaluate nila sa sarili nila kung sa tingin ba nila ay nakakatulong ba sa akin to. Tapos tutulungan mo sila na mas ma-realize yun, then let them express it. Let them realize it. Let them realize what they are doing in life. Then doon napapasok kung kailangan talaga magkakaroon kayo ng planning and action. Kasi plan is the client's starting point. Kapag nagkaroon na kayo ng plano, dito na siya nagsisimula na, okay, sige, starting this day, ito na yung gagawin ko. This will be my starting point. Ito na yung pagbabago. Gagawin ko na yung mga na-realize ko na kailangan ko pala dapat gawin at hindi ko na dapat gawin dahil ito na yung starting point. The role of the therapist or the counselor in reality therapy is to guide an individual's self-evaluation by asking questions about the effectiveness of their present behavior for meeting their needs. Kagaya nga po ng diniscuss natin kanina sa WDEP, that the counselors are asking the clients kung ano po ba yung mga pinipili nilang behavior and actions para i-achieve yung mga needs nila. And kung yun po ba ay nasasatisfy ba talaga sila or natutulungan po ba talaga silang ma-achieve yung needs nila. Then, the role of the counselee in reality therapy is to help the therapist to understand their situation by expressing and discussing their behavior and actions that they choose to be done. Ibig sabihin po nun, as a client po, you must be transparent of what you have done. Kung ano ba talaga yung totoo mong ginagawa sa life mo, kung paano mo talaga ginagawa yung mga ways na sa tingin mo ma-achieve mo yung needs mo. Dahil kapag na-express mo yun sa therapist, matutulungan ka nila dahil maintindihan din nila yung sitwasyon mo. Yun lamang po ang aking report.
Hello everyone, we are now in the last part of our lesson, the limitations of the reality therapy. So, just like what I have said earlier, reality therapy is not from traditional psychotherapy, and this fact has also become a disadvantageous factor of reality therapy, since it does not give adequate emphasis to the role of these aspects of the counseling process. Then yung following na aspects of the counseling process na nakasulat dito, lahat sila ay galing sa traditional psychotherapy. To be clear, yung traditional psychotherapy, lahat ng nandun, lahat ng ideology and practices from traditional psychotherapy are based from Sigmund Freud's idea, no? Hindi lang kay Sigmund Freud, particular Carl Jung's, ganyan, na kung saan binibigyang importansya yung past as the cause of our behavior in the present or at the present. Ganon. So, tulad ng halimbawa ng power of unconscious in influencing how we think, feel, behave, and choose. Power of the past. Ito yung, common na pinag-uusapan kapag gamit mo ang traditional psychotherapy. Yan yung binibigyan nga nila ng importansya. Kasi dun sila nakakakuha ng kanilang analysis. Then, factors such as repressed conflicts. Dito naman is, ito yung cause naman ng ating hurtful or traumatic past experiences. Yung repression kasi, ito yung isang occurrence na kung saan yung isang tao unconsciously kinakalimutan niya yung isang memorya. Usually, yung mga memorya na yun is yun nga, yung masyadong traumatic tsaka sad na happening na nangyari sa kanila. So, ang reality therapy is oblivious sa ganyang factor. Then, therapeutic value of dreams. Ito naman is, galing din siya syempre sa idea ni Sigmund Freud na dream analysis. So, negligent din ang reality therapy dyan. Next is place of transference. Ito naman, cause din siya ng mga nangyari sa past. Tulad ng, kunwari, happening between the therapist and the client, na kung saan, kunwari, nagkakaroon sila ng session, then biglang siguro naiirita yung client sa therapist kasi nagkakaroon ng mga patterns or behavior yung therapist niya na iginagaya niya sa magulang niya, na meron siyang issue obviously, kaya ayun, parang ayaw niya ng dumalo dun sa session na yun kasi naaalala niya yung kuwari parent niya dun sa therapist niya na kuwari masyadong pakailamero, mga ganun. So, ang common daw dyan ng response dyan ng therapist is sinasabi na, I'm not your parent, ganyan. So, basta yung place of transference, hindi rin siya binibigyan importansya ng reality therapy. Then, it is simplistic to view all psychological disorders as behavioral choices. So, ito nga yung siguro isa sa controversial issue ng reality therapy kasi yung mga kino-consider natin ngayon na mental illness tulad ng siguro depression, ganyan, anxiety, para sa kanila choice natin yun. Ganyan. So, tapos hindi rin sila sobrang nakabase sa chemical imbalance, no? Hindi sila sa mga genes, genetically na nakukuha daw natin, na namamana, yung ganun. Hindi sila nagpo-focus doon. At sa katunayan, hindi rin sila nagda-diagnose, no?